They say I'm live. Can you hear me? Oh, nah, yeah, you can hear me now. For sure. I can see my thing moving now. What's up, chat? We back. Come on. What it do? Can you hear me up there, up in on the YouTube land? Oh, I can just check my. Here we go. Hear it. Sound it. Sound is good. Hey, Miss Sunshine, how you doing? Daughter Explorer, Gil's golf coach. What's up? Welcome. Happy Monday again. Happy Monday again. Man, see, I be down in the basement so much, man. I be forgetting about this studio, man. I be updating, forgetting to check shit. Right? I just assume that it's already working. I just assume it's already working. You feel me? Look, I got LGBT colors on the side, man. This is supposed to be Ramsey. I wasn't ready to do this. 1 full flat, why I do Truth Jennings like that? Because I own him, all right? I got the cake ready for him. Gonna surprise him. I'm gonna surprise him. But look, man, what's up with all these Django-ass YouTube niggas, man? What's wrong with them? Come on. Over here just crying. These boys just crying about fucking Woj. I don't even know Woj personally, but I can tell you this. Not one player in the NBA did a farewell tour for that motherfucker, did they? No. No, sir. Nope. Huh? It only made news because the ESPN, where he worked, released it. No one actually gave 2 fucks about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. But you're jumping through the hoops for, whoa, damn, you slave ass. Whoa, man. Y'all want to, let's hear him. This is sad, but I don't even know how I became the bad guy for them. But it's like I didn't even, I looked at their page and it's anti-Gilbert for some reason. Like if you're gonna beef with me and you're gonna not like me, I gotta give you a reason. Let me give you the reason. Right? You just don't pick reasons. Let me give it to you. Okay? Let me give it to you guys. Here these niggas go. Listen.
TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentarios.
Y suscribe.
I don't really know what I know. I'm just reading. Versus going out there picking talent, reading of a alma mater in sports from a guy who don't know sports.
Wow.
Okay, there's a difference between reading sports from what the producers give you.
Yes.
Right? That's reading. That's what you get your degree for. I don't really know what I know. I'm just reading. Versus going out there picking talent.
I don't think he deals so much with the talent, but roster management, NIL resources, all that stuff. Obviously, in the wake of NIL, schools are trying to get those bags.
Okay, so he don't need to know any information so he don't need to know sports.
He got connection relations.
I'm gonna be real. Cheryl Swoops and Gilbert Arenas are diabolical together. I'm gonna be honest. They need to do a show together. Like their hate and disgust for people, it just bleeds off the TV. Do you just see how they just it's almost like they're a match made in heaven. It's like 2 Lex Luthor.
I don't even know do you know what hate and giving an opinion is, or giving an assessment? There's 2 different things. Hating is Rashad to LeBron James, right? That's genuine hate, right? Giving an opinion with no bias information, that's not necessarily hate. Like, we can look at your content and say you hate me, right? I don't know if that's true or not. I doubt it.
2 Dr. Dooms. It's like how do you say anything bad about Woj? And I get upset when these players think because you didn't play, you don't know the game. How do you know Woj don't know the game?
Easy. Ooh. Easy. I'm going to go back and say because he didn't play it, so he doesn't know it. He watches it, like you guys, but he doesn't know it. Like I watch fires, right? But I don't know fires like a fucking fireman or pyro, right? I watch motherfucking Doogie Howser growing up. Don't mean I know how to do fucking surgery. Same concept, dog, right? If I asked you, him, Rob Parker, just a little snipe for him, just to remind him that motherfucker, I know you still out there. Do you think they've ever been inside an NBA practice? And I think you need to understand that concept. Do you think out of all the years WOJ or any of these sports analysts, do you think they've ever been inside an NBA practice? How about this? From the guy who played 10 years, never once seen any of the people who reported on us inside an NBA practice. Just to give you the information. So when you ask me, how do I know he doesn't know? Nigga, because he doesn't know. You don't know what our plays are. You don't know what, like, I seen your video on John Stockton, and one of you niggas said, you can't go under. No, that was the game plan. See, you never been to practice or know John Stockton didn't shoot like that, so we had to go under. You go under. You don't know the game plan that we work on for you to know what's going on an NBA court. You just watch it. I watch football. I don't know what the fuck they doing out there. I can't read a defense. No. So because he's never been inside of a locker room, he's never been inside of a practice, he's never done that. He just watches the game itself, just like you, and then you report on it and give your takes. So no, he does not know basketball. It's that simple.
I don't know Woj. I'm not defending him, but, you know, Gilbert, just because you played doesn't mean you know the game, because some of your takes are the worst takes ever. That whole panel up there sometimes says things that's like, what? So.
See, I need you, I'm going to, since you guys love doing video, can you please just do a list of all my takes that are horrible with facts, not your opinion. Just straight facts. Not opinion-based, actual factual.
I just think guys like Woj, Ernie, I think certain guys you can't say nothing bad about.
You can.
You need guys like Woj in the world, especially in the entertainment and sports world, where you have a person that you can trust with information. And
who can trust with information? Who? Who can trust with information? All Woj is, I mean, to you guys, he is this icon. To the players, he's a nosy gossip girl. Sorry.
You can't handle the truth.
Sorry to inform you who your beloved is to us. Glorified gossip girl. Not respected in the industry. From the player side of it. If you must know.
Is going to tell the truth. Remember, Woj, classy, humble, respectful, and about his business.
Boy, hey man, woo, get off your knees, god damn, off the knees, boy. Stand up with your head high. Boy, that god damn. All balls sounds about right. Boy, you got them both in your mouth right now, sir. Just like your shirt said, nigga, just do it. God damn. Boy, this man over here choking on the ball. Boy, you better take it easy, sir. Pause.
So, Woj, he wasn't always right. He said some things, about our Knicks and certain things that I don't agree with. But when you guys...
And that right there, sir, is a horrible. What you just said is horrible.
Always right. He said some things, about his business. So, Woj, he wasn't always right. He said some things.
That is crazy to think about. Here, let me go to them. Woj not being right all the time is crazy to think about when he get his information directly from the source. That is crazy. How can you ever be wrong if you get the answer? I'll tell you, I can give you the answer to that. When he's wrong.
About our Knicks and certain things that I don't agree with. But when you got somebody that can break news the right way, the respectful way, I don't see how Gilbert Arenas can say anything bad about Woj. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Nah, I just think he
See, he didn't even spit after that. He for sure swallowed.
knows how to get the headline. He knows what that means. He don't know nothing about basketball. I don't know if they have a prior beef. Because, Stephen A. Smith's beef, and I'll play another video in a second about with Cheryl Swoops up there and Stephen A. Smith. We know Stephen A. Smith. He's so high profile. We know his beefs. Woj is high profile, but he's not visible every morning, 10 a.m. He's on Twitter all day long.
Fabian, real quick. Robert Paulson makes a great point. Michael Jordan, Bill Belichick, both are considered the GOAT at their position. Some people consider Bill Belichick the greatest coach ever. A lot of people consider Michael Jordan the greatest coach ever. Have you ever seen them pick talent?
Great coach, Michael Jordan. Is he talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan? He talking about the GOAT? Coach? What the fuck did Michael Jordan coach? I'm going to let it slide.
The talent they pick?
Right.
Have you ever seen them pick talent? You see the talent they pick?
Right.
Oh, my God. And then you got his yes man up here talking about right. Michael Jordan, okay. As an owner... Woo! Trust me, he don't know what he's looking at. You know what? I'm gonna give him some credit, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why someone like Michael Jordan is not successful on talent. Michael Jordan is so gifted mentally. There's certain guys that their brains are moving at such a high level. When they're picking talent off the things that they worked on for them to be great, right? Not what made them great. See, Jordan can't teach 48-inch vertical, his fast twitch muscles, his way of moving in the air, his willingness to win. He can't teach that. So when he's trying to look for talent or teach talent, he's trying to be human for these guys, right? So he had to work on his footwork. He had to work on his he had to. Hold on. Don't stop interrupting me. God damn it. I'm at work. He had to work on his fundamentals, right? So when MJ is picking talent, he's picking talent off of that. He's looking at guys who have great footwork, who look like they can learn. He's not going after the natural, talented, and gifted guys. All right? It's just, they don't think about the gifts that God gave them. They think about what they worked on, and that's that. And then with Bill Belichick, I don't even know how you put them in the same category, because didn't Bill, he was with the Browns, and then He wanted full control. They didn't give him full control, so he left with the Patriots. And then since he had full control, didn't they win 6 fucking championships? And then for the most part, all the guys he got there that I know, receivers and stuff, those were some of the most talented motherfuckers that ever walked the planet in their position. Yeah, some of them were head cases and stuff, but considered they were with the Josh Gordon. Was it Josh Gordon, that dude? Flash. He was super talented. AB, super talented. I mean, so I'm pretty sure he knows what talent is. So I don't know where you're going with that one.
And we're talking about the defensive genius schemer. And
some of the greatest minds in sports in their field.
For decades.
Do you see the talent they pick for their teams, for their organizations? Gilbert, come on now. I'm sorry, I just wanted, because that was a great point Robert Paulson made. And big shout out.
The fuck does that got to do with, what the fuck does that got to do with Woj? Knowing sports and reporting on sports. And picking talent.
Isaiah Jackson in the building. I just wanted to say that. I didn't want that to go over our heads.
It went over everyone's head.
Zeke, what's going on? Because we know that once you're in that position, it's a different thing. It's all about.
Look at this nigga face. He's this all ball. You are passionate about this white man. I'm gonna just be honest with you, brother. You are passionate about your Woj, man.
Look that's why we're so happy with what we have with the New York Knicks, because we know what bad is. And again, that's why shout out to Dom Dropper. He's part of the whole like F Gilbert Arenas thing, and I'm like, bro, I understand both sides in terms of entertainment and what Gilbert says is ridiculous. And he got proven wrong yesterday. That video was going bananas with all his mistakes that he makes. But I like when the ball players come out with their arrogance and they just talk, because anybody could be wrong. That's the part to me that's just like, if the great, like you just said, and RP said, if the greatest get it wrong, who do you think you are?
Horribly wrong, not just wrong.
MJ picking talent versus MJ talking about the game is 2 different things. I guarantee you, horribly wrong in him picking talent. But if MJ talked about what he's looking at on the court, I'm pretty sure you're going to be like, because what he's going to be saying is going to be some real shit. Him picking talent is 2 different things. It's very different, bro.
Terribly, horribly wrong. Horrendous wrong.
And, to send a shot on the way out, I would get it if you had a beef. If you had something that went on prior to, I understand. I'm going to treat you the same way going in, going out. That's the 50 Cent thing. You heard what 50 said about Irv Gotti.
What he said?
Your man is crazy. Because, they say...
I'm going to just be honest with you, bro. He mad you changing the subject. He's hot. You changed the subject. He's like, well, look at him. Oh, this nigga mad. Look at his face.
You heard what 50 said about Irv Gotti.
What he said?
What he say?
Man, it's crazy. Because they say he had a stroke. Irv Gotti had a stroke. God bless him and his family.
Right.
But he survived, so 50 goes good. Like he could keep. He's alive to keep.
I want him to get better so he can see all this greatness I'm about to be doing.
He's alive to see me succeed. He's that's consistent. We know there's a beef prize to that, and he doesn't care what the news is. He's gonna go crazy with it. He's nuts. And with this, is like his stuff is unwarranted. That's my thing with Gilbert Arenas. It's unwarranted. It's like you're just doing it for views, and it works.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure, brother, you're the only motherfuckers who reported Woj that I did this. No one cared. No one cares. So no one cared. No one gives a fuck. Not one baby cried. I was mad that it was even a subject. Like, why? Who gives a fuck?
It works. And we play along with that too. We get it. We understand it. But to demean him like that and to act like he wasn't important in the game, he created his own. Oh, the Woj bomb?
Come on, man.
Where's the Gilbert bomb? Stop playing with that guy.
I'm not a gossip guy. I don't get information from somebody and then tell it to the world, right? Because I don't know if you understand the concept. The information that you're getting is gonna be told anyway because someone wants it out. That's the point of information. They want it out. Like, the Draymond Green, what happened in the locker room, the real story. See, I held on to it. It's not my business. And then somebody was leaking it, and I was like, that's not the true story. And then I hit Draymond, hey, can I go ahead and, I hit the source, hey, can I go ahead and throw it out there before, kind of tweak it a little bit? Yeah, of course. I mean, if you think don't you guys think I'm getting paid by Clutch? Then that means I would get all information, so I would know what is what. But I don't sit there and gossip. It's gossiping.
God, where's your sources?
When Woj came with some type of news, you was locked in. Remember, we do, this is what we say, all ball TV, fake it, flee, down, just Uncle White's cows, me. We have a thing where if we see breaking news, or if it didn't come from Woj, I don't believe it.
Do you know he is an employee of ESPN? An employee of ESPN, right? Which means whoever is on the other side needs this to get out. They have to give it to someone. He gets it and say, hey, I have this story. Can I leak it? Then he has to tell his bosses, and then they give him the green light to release the information. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't know that. Like, you know when he says sources, do you know what sources means? That means someone else, right? A source is someone else. Breaking news means someone's giving him the information and then he's giving it to his platform. He doesn't have to know what's going on. He just relays the message, right? Oh, how about this? Let's treat him like a paper boy, right? Remember back in the day, paper boy? Y'all remember the paper boy, right? Right? He rides his bike and then pushes the paper to you, right? They deliver the paper front, huh? All ball. You expect it at 4 a.m. He gives it to you at 3 a.m., right? An hour earlier than the last nigga. So you love this paper boy. Does the paper boy actually have to know what's inside the goddamn newspaper for him to deliver it to you, for you to like him? No. He just delivers it to you, sir. That's it. He just delivers it, right? No matter who it is, you're gonna still get your fucking paper. You're still gonna get your fucking breaking news.
I'm waiting for Woj to put on his story or on his page. Then I'm going, okay, I believe it. That's how good Woj was. Are you kidding me?
Woj is the how you say that when you get the verification, like the diamond, the BBSs. They're like, he does the check mark. He's that gun that everybody walks around without a check if you got real diamonds.
Okay, how about this? I looked at Woj's top 5 stories. Number 1, NBA suspends 2020 COVID, right? The NBA is suspending the season for COVID. Now, I gotta ask you, sir. Whoever reported this news, right, would be correct, right? Because it was told to them, hey, Woj, Davis, Adam Silver said season's over with. Report. This is not the weather motherfucking man. It's not like he's like the movie Psych. It's not like he's projecting this shit and then it's happening. He's getting the information, then relaying it. So he has to be right. The only time Woj is wrong is when someone beats him to something and then he tries to counter it with something else. That's the only time Woj is wrong. You're supposed to be batting 100. Like if I tell you, hey, Rashad McCants, Brandon Jennings, and the crew are going to get 2-year deals in October. Whoever posts about it, you're going to be correct because it came from the source. You're Woj now with the information. The only way you're wrong is if the source is wrong. So if you report it, nigga, you're right. You beat everybody to the news. Boy, fucking team.
And I know there was he went back and forth with the whole Lakers thing. There's bias to him, but that's the politics of the game. With the Dan Hurley, he went to school with Dan Hurley's father. He might be
Gilbert?
no, Woj.
This nigga, boy, what? Listen, nigga, the nigga, he's stuck.
Dan Hurley, he went to school with Dan Hurley's father. He might be
Gilbert?
no, Woj.
Woj, okay.
He's the one that came out and said the Lakers are going after Dan Hurley because he was countering the whole JJ Redick thing. And it's like, hold on, where did that come from? And then to give it to Woj. Remember, he's from Bobby Hurley's. That's the New York area. That's where Woj is from. That's his. Yeah, he got biased, but so do you.
Ooh. Now, let me give you information. I'll be Woj today. The reason Woj has biases is because he has relationships. Now, relationships comes with everything, right? Now, you just said Hurley he did a story on his father, so that's part of his group. He's with CAA. That's Woj is signed under CAA. So if we're going into the draft, sir, I'm going to give you the playbook. So you get out, right? Yeah. Get it out your mouth. He works for, his agent is CAA. That means CAA has a client of a bunch of players and a bunch of agents, right? They're under the same umbrella. So that means an agent, if he wants his player gone, who does he call? Woj, right? If they're about to draft my player, right? You know how they have the clock 5 minutes to pick your. The team tells the agent, hey, Woj, New York is about to draft. Boom, cool. He can go and beat Adam Silver to the news because they're still under the clock. So he gets the information. Breaking news. Send. This is who they're picking. Pretending that he knows he got the information from his connection of friends that's in there. Now, with the JJ Redick thing, see, Woj had an understudy. The understudy was Sham, right? Him and Sham had a falling out because Sham beat him to a story, which pissed Woj off. They had a falling out. Now, here is the big thing with these two giants. Woj has agents and presidents of the team. Sham has the direct player. Now that's very important, right? Here's why. I know if I like this team or that team, right? Like, okay, I got Lakers after me or I got Clippers after me. I like the Lakers. Fuck it. I'll call Shams, tell Shams, Sham beats him to the punch. And then I tell my agent. The agent is Woj's guy. See, so Shams gets the information first. That's why they've been feuding for so long. Now, this is what happened, sir. Sham reported the Lakers was after JJ Redick. Fuck! That motherfucker beat me to the punch. So who gave Woj the story? No one. Woj made it up. I called this shit from the beginning without even, because it came from left field. He wanted to feel so important. He added the father's son. They was in the middle of negotiating. I remember Kenyon talking about it ain't always about money. And I said, man, get the fuck out of here. I know my Lakers. Nigga, we don't overpay for no fucking coach. It's a luxury to have this damn job. So there's no way they're paying a college coach who's never coached in an NBA that kind of money because of 2 college championships. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy as shit. False story. Guess what? It ended up being false, right? What I said, that coach, Hurley, did sign a new deal, right? Them 2 championships, he wanted to be the highest paid coach in college basketball, and he wasn't at the time. He was 5 or 7. So when his boy Woj reported this news, made this up, it kind of forced Lakers to take the thing or they would have looked stupid. So they took the meeting, blah, 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 going about your way. Now, UConn has to up that money. Now today, even though he was under contract, they cut that shit up so he wouldn't go to the Lakers, and they made him the highest paid college coach. So Woj made the story up to get his friend paid. But again, it's not, this is not sports. What information is he giving you? Is he looking at a game, giving you? He's the gossip part of it. He is baller alert for sports, which none of the players really, we don't care unless it's useful for us, right? Why you think they all hide behind sources, right? Because someone's telling them. Think about what I'm saying. They're giving him the information. He's not creating. And the fact that he can create it because you can't, it's a source. Oh shit, my source is wrong. When there's no news going on, he can create. Breaking news, the Suns want to get rid of KD. Sources say. How do you fact check that? You can't. That's why they're despised, because they create more problems than they fix.
You, Gilbert, I don't mind disrespect if it's warranted. But once you go out on a limb, willing to get flamed, then we got a few. But Woj is iconic at the point, right?
Yeah. Listen, Woj, as far as breaking, news in the basketball world, listen, man, he's the GOAT at that. I'm sorry. Like, I understand he's only been at ESPN for 7 years, but when we talk about GOAT status of breaking NBA news, who's better than Woj?
Word.
And he gives
who's in his category though?
I don't know. I don't think. I'm being honest. I think he's in it. To me,
Shams. Right? ESPN was gonna pay Shams more, so that motherfucker, your favorite, the GOAT, jumped out and retired. Because he was getting undercut by every story. He was getting undercut by every story because Shams got the direct contact to the players themselves. So, because no one actually liked your man Woj said, oh man, I'm out of here. Let me go on and talk about stuff at these colleges. Come on, man. Come on, let it go, man. Let it go, brother. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay you're hurt. But this is not, you don't attack me for this. You don't need my attention for this. No. No. Woj breaks. The NBA season is back, people. Yay! Yay! Woj gave us the news. Oh man, I want you to go back and research Woj information, right? You remember he broke the Lakers to the AD trade because he was very close with the Pelicans people, right? Think about what I'm saying. He was bashing the trade. Oh, this is horrible for the Lakers, this and that and that and that. And then he became friends with Richie Paul and them. And then you can see where he lies now, huh? Right? Kind of favorite, huh? He's kind of biased for the Lakers and Rich Paul and, yeah. And you want the Rich Paul because Rich Paul has so much power and he has so many clients. That's who you want. Right? CAA, that's Adoku, right? You remember when all that shit was going on in Boston? Everybody was against him. Who wasn't? Woj. Oh, no, he ain't going. Oh, he ain't. You look at all the CAA clients and agents and teams, I guarantee you that man didn't say a goddamn thing wrong about none of them. No. He needed his information, but again, that is not sports. That is not talking and understanding. You don't need to know sports to do what Woj did. He's replaced by Shams. Sham is gonna be your new hero. And I know if this is anything like the MJ, Kobe, LeBron debate, God damn it, you're not gonna accept Shams. He's not, this man right now is gonna hate Shams because Woj is his Michael Jordan. Oh man. He gonna talk about how slow Woj would have gave it to us 32 minutes faster. He gonna be on that shit. Now, these three niggas right here think they ate. I'm confused.
50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Get your factor on, dog.
Get your factors on, y'all.
Smoke that.
I'm gonna throw this out for you guys. Listen, I'm the type of person that, this is not a beef, right? This is just, hey, how you doing? I'm seeing your shit, right? Relax. But do not wear glasses around me because I look inside your glasses, I zoom in and see what you're looking at, see who's in the room, right? Two of you niggas got glasses on. So me, when we're beefing, I'm gonna be looking at what you looking at so I can see if there's something funny going on in the room, all right? The three of you, I don't know if you guys got a coke problem or any kind of drug problem. Put the phone eye level, because I can see up your nose. So if you got any bad habit, brother, I'm gonna catch it, okay? Just to let you know what type of time I be on. You don't want to do the look from the bottom, right? Have it eye, so I can't see if you just in case. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help you niggas out later on. Especially you don't want no hole in your ceiling, water spots. I catch all that shit, okay? So just if you guys want to keep going down this road, I'm just letting you know, okay?
Ray, smoke that. You smoke that weed.
Fleet to respond.
Hold on. I don't wait.
Look, I can see if you're looking at a porno nigga, what you looking at over there?
Because I think that's what exactly came up in this conversation. The big basketball non-savant himself, Gilbert Arenas, has thrown himself in the Knicks threshold. Is Knicks for clicks over there all over again? He doesn't understand who our lineup is apparently, and of course,
this is the dumbest shit
we might make a grand welcoming to the new Knicks fan onto the bandwagon.
It can lead to winning games here and there. It's not gonna be championship basketball.
Right.
If they're planning on playing the three small guards, they might play four small guards,
Exactly.
right? Because you got to play. Because your
Bridge is not small.
Who?
Bridge is not small.
He's your four.
playing the three. Oh,
No,
OG
no.
is the four.
Who?
OG.
No, I'm talking about when their best lineup is Brunson, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo. That is you gotta remember, that is their three. That is their three.
That was their three when they had nothing else.
But so
That was
Okay, so that was their three when they had nothing else. So this conversation is about what will the chemistry look like coming into this season. And, we're going off of what Tibbs said. Tibbs said he's going to be playing some Julius Randle at the 5. And the reason he wants to play Julius at the 5 is because most likely Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, Bridges, or OG, and JB, right? He has to try to figure out, we were successful last year with this group. Now we have all this talent coming in. How do I make it work? That is the point of this conversation. That's it.
That was the only thing they had.
So when you're talking about
Talk to him, Shotty.
now you got no offense.
Wait, what was that?
No,
What was
no, hold on, real quick. I love what Rashad McCants is doing because what he's trying to basically tell Gilbert, get out of here, bro. I was the only one up here talking about how good these guys gonna be. Y'all see your man sitting next to him, super uncomfortable, Brandon Jennings, because he's a Knicks, Nova Knicks hater. And then now you got Gilbert Arenas, trying to steal Rashad McCants shine. Because when the Knicks is popping, Gilbert Arenas is going to try to act like he was on the bandwagon. No. Get out of here.
I think publicly I said I have them either 3 or 4, maybe 2. I literally did say that.
Yeah. So big shout out Rashad McCants for about to put Gilbert Arenas in his place. Get out of here, Gilbert.
You say something, please? Keep playing it.
No, I was just big shout out to Rashad McCants, but go ahead.
Got Mikal Bridges and OG. OG is an offensive rebounder. That's what he.
OG's an offensive rebounder who had 1 offensive rebound.
Josh Hart makes up for a lot of.
Yeah,
For the second team.
he makes up a lot of.
Josh Hart
For
makes
the
up
second
Josh
team.
Hart makes
For the
up a lot of
second
shit,
team.
bro.
But for the
Nah,
second.
How good is that for the Knicks to be able to have guys like DiVincenzo, Josh
Yes,
Hart now,
that's why.
shifting the roles and then embracing those roles?
So what Gil's saying is if we play 3 small guards, we still got one of those guards that's an offensive rebounding guard who plays like he's 6'8". Now if we sub him and bring the 6'8" nigga in, he don't rebound like that, but he now scores better than Josh does. We have options that other teams don't have.
That's what you're talking about a guy.
See, so all of this whole conversation is there's no facts until the season happens. So we're going off of what we think is going to happen. Right now, the only facts we have is the Nova Knicks outside of Bridges played fucking well last year. I've said it the whole time during here. It's hard to rewind players backwards. If I average 20, it is very hard to say, hey, we need you to now average 5 to 10. That is a very hard pill to swallow for any player. That's what this conversation is about. There's no New York hate besides Brandon, because it's a beef between him and Rashad.
13, 15, 17, 14, 13, 15, 18, 13, 11, 8. You're talking about rebounders now. You put him on the bench. Now he has bench time. Right? This is starter's time. So him coming in.
Why was it starter's time?
Because your team was hurt.
So he's not going to.
What you say, Hopo?
No. I'm just saying thank you because Gilbert Arenas is once again, Flea. He puts his own foot in his mouth. Pause. It's like, yo, bro, you don't even watch the Knicks. Let's be for real. Rashad McCants, you could tell watch the Knicks. Gilbert, you don't watch.
Rashad was a Boston Celtics fan last year. His new team this year is the Knicks, which means he ain't watched 1 game yet. I watch everything. Well, technically, there's some teams I just don't watch. I'm just be honest. I didn't watch Cleveland Cavaliers. I didn't watch Detroit Pistons. I just, watch highlights here and there. But I did watch the Knicks. I didn't watch Charlotte. Fuck out of here. All right, so yeah, I don't watch every team, so let me rewind.
Watch the Knicks, bro. You are one of them guys that you're only watching the names on the back of the jersey. That's all you're doing. And right now, you're showing your true self. Just because you played doesn't mean you know the game. Doesn't mean you should be able to only be the.
And in fact, what did I say so far? What have I said so far besides it's going to be hard to rewind these players back? That's all I've said. That is all I'm saying so far. It's going to be hard to. The nigga played 48 minutes in the last, what's the name? The nigga averaged 19 points. It's going to be hard to rewind. That's all. That's the only point I've made so far. But the problem is he's anti-me. So it's because I said it, he's already going against it. He's not even trying to understand what I'm actually saying.
Only want to talk about the game. And right now you're looking very stupid up there. Because you don't watch the Knicks. So you can't comment on what lineup is better, what's this, what's that. Bro, you see he had to go to his phone to try to prove his point.
To try to say something.
Everybody knows last season we was injured. So we had no choice but to play the guys how we played them. And they got the minutes that they have. Everybody know they're going to, Gilbert, stop trying to, prove your point. You don't know what you're talking about.
You just said it, doofus. You just said it. They played a lot of minutes last year because everybody was hurt. They played a lot of minutes last year because they were hurt. So think about it, sir. How about this? All ball. If these 2 niggas wasn't here and it was just you, and you was getting all that YouTube money and all that YouTube love, and then the nigga with the glasses with the Knicks hat on came back and say, I'm the man, go back to be my sidekick. Brother, that's going to be hard, is what I'm saying. They got starter minutes last year. They played great. Now you have to tell these dudes to come off the bench. History, sir, is saying I'm right. History.
Keep going, please.
Nah, man, I just feel like, he's drinking the Kool-Aid, right? Because he doesn't watch, like Old Bull said. He doesn't watch. So he's just going to drink the Kool-Aid that's
I don't even know what topic these niggas be on.
served to the people. And the people now think that our best lineup is a lineup of Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Hart. Although we had a lot of success with that lineup last season, that was due to the fact that we did not have all our heavy hitters ready to rock and roll. So Josh Hart was amazing, and that doesn't diminish Josh Hart. DiVincenzo had a career year last season. That does not diminish who they are as basketball players. My only point with that is that now we do not have to rely on them as much as we did last season. We do have slightly better players. If I'm gonna go down the stretch and look, and OG is playing at a high level, I think OG's highest level is a little higher than Josh Hart's. Just in my opinion, I think it is what it is. Josh Hart's a great player, but I think OG's highest level is slightly higher than Josh Hart. We getting a guy like Mikal Bridges, who is already 6'8", 6'9", right? Already a high 40% three-point shooter, right? He's shooting over 40% from three. So we getting a guy that's going to knock down shots. Well, we got to replace DiVincenzo because he hit a lot of shots. Yeah, we're going to have guys that's going to hit shots. Like, I think we have a lot of good problems. And for him to
A lot of good nigga, you just said the same thing. You said what I was saying. Josiah said it. That's some good problem. You're saying the same thing. You're saying what I'm saying. Good problems is not, this is where this is when you're playing the game, this is where the information from the player is more valuable than yours.
minimize it just to those are the three guys that we're going to have to attach.
I've been in the locker room 10 years of seeing this, right? Players get hurt, other players step up, these players step up, get their value high, and then the star players come back, and then you tell the guy that he has to go back to the position he was before. I can't tell you, my guy, that is perceived well. Not one time in the 10 years I played. Think about what I'm saying. Where was it perceived well? Huh? New York? When Melo was out and Amari was out, and then this guy came in by Linsanity and caught fire? Huh? And then when the King came back, what happened? Over. Shut this shit down. Shut it down. Right? All right, shut that shit down, right, didn't he? Melo shut, right? What I think he even went to say, if he's still on this team, I want out. That's rumors. I don't know if that's true. Right? And they had to move his ass on. Didn't that happen in your organization before? If you go Google, what happened to the Bulls when MJ retired? And it was Scotty's team. And it came back in the middle of the season that he wanted to be Air Jordan again. Didn't mesh so well when they first came back and lost to Orlando, right? It didn't seem well. They had to wait a whole year. Jordan had to reclaim his shit back, and then they came back and three-peated. But him coming back and Scottie Pippen, you got to go, no, that shit ain't perceived well, sir. We know Russell and Katie. We get that one. Y'all know that one, right? We know Russell Westbrook and the Lakers. We seen that, huh? We seen the Knicks, right? What's the name is out? James Harden's the king. We then he comes back. We see how that fell apart, right? We get that, right? You remember when what year was it? 04, 05. Kobe missed a lot of time. Caron Butler was playing very well. And then, because I remember, when they came to me, they said the story like, man, we was balling very well, man. Then he came back and said, hey, the captain's back. Everybody get back into their old positions. And then they was bumping heads. And then them two niggas got shipped out and, they got Kwame Brown over there. It's not perceived well. So the starting lineup that I think you guys are going to have is, I think I got JB starting, Mikal at the 2, OG at the 3, Randall, and Mitchell. That's an amazing starting 5. Elite in my mind. This starting 5 gonna give some people problems. Now, if you decided you want to allocate minutes, see, this is where you guys are not thinking outside of, I don't like Gilbert, so whatever the fuck he says, I'm gonna disagree with. When you have to allocate minutes, right? You have two problems. The problem one is Randall going to come back trying to be the king, or does he understand that the city has chosen Brunson? All right. So you got those right there, right? If they figure that out, okay, that's one problem gone. Now, DiVincenzo, the last 40 games, averaged 19 points a game. He had double-digit scoring 40 straight games, last 40 games of the regular season. Now, if he was a free agent this year, he can get all of right below the max. Or shit, he can damn near get a rookie max. Averaging 19 points. His agent can go in and say, hey, we want the max, or we want at least a 5-year, 150, 175 is what his marketplace value would have been if he was a free agent this year. Now, he has to go back to the bench and get how many minutes now? That becomes a problem because at this point, all he sees is his value drop. His value is not gonna be where it was at the end of last year. So Josh Hart value drops and DiVincenzo, they value drop. That's another problem. Because what ends up happening is the starting 5 is gonna be battling with the bench squad with the crowd, just like the Clippers did. You remember the Clippers, sir? Huh? Do you remember Lou Will and Trez, Pat Bev? They carried that team, right? No stars, they carried it, right? Lou Will was supposed to make the All-Star game that year, but he didn't. Like, niggas in the NBA was like, damn, that's crazy. And then they went and got Paul George and Kawhi. You as fans, oh, this is Kawhi team. I played. I know. Oh shit, that's a problem. Oh, Lou Will and Trez, this is a battle. Trez and Lou earned the right with the team, and these two niggas is new. And y'all automatically gave them the keys because y'all paid them. That was the battle. That's why it faltered. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying being in the locker room, this is about money also, right? As much as you guys think that a player like DiVincenzo will be willing to come off the bench to sign a 4-year deal for $5 million to stay there, nigga, you're crazy. They have problems, good problems, but they have problems. And I said, I don't know if Tibbs is ready for these problems. Just like Phil Jackson wasn't ready for Gary Payton and Karl Malone when they came over there. And Gary Payton was having a problem with Kobe in his space. And it was better to just say, you know what, Derek Fisher, you start. You play more. You're used to Kobe. All that talent clash.
Y'all horse to this coming season. That's not true. We're getting a guy that coming back. I said the other day in terms of how he gets it, but 25 and 10 is fucking 25 and 10. However you slice it, and that's coming back. That's coming back, and I think he's coming back with an attitude. I think he's coming back with something to prove. I think he's coming back ready to rock and roll. Like so, Gil don't know what he's talking about. Again, the people that
And you don't know what you're talking. I don't know if you don't know what I'm talking. You don't know what you're listening to because you're saying what I'm saying. Just like Rashad. I don't know if y'all know what Rashad does. You can agree with him. He's still going to argue with you. Because he ain't arguing on the basis of the subject anymore. Now he's debating on how they're going to play the game. And I'm saying it's going to be crazy. I don't think it's winning basketball if they tried to play their success team last year and then Julius at the 5. I'd rather have Julius at the 4 and then have my big man do a bigger lineup. Having 4 small guards is crazy. You can't play that against Denver. You can't play that against Boston. You can't play that against Embiid. You can't play that against you can't play that against the Lakers, and you can't play that against the Bucks, right? So if these are the teams that's supposed to be elite, playing Julius at the 5 is gonna be difficult. It puts too much pressure on your team. So you're gonna have to stay big. And if you're staying big, that means Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, they're fighting for the same minutes, right? Right, you got Josh Hart. So who's the backup point guard, right? Gotta have a backup point guard. Backup 2, you got OG. So between JB, you're gonna at some point be playing Brunson 30, 40 something minutes. So that means there's really only 17 to 20 at max. Right, and can I ask you guys something? And this is just human being chat. If you played in the NBA, you played 30 plus minutes last year and then damn near played 48 and then come back to play 17, are you really happy? Like, be honest, man. Because you know 38 and 40, that comes with a paycheck, and 17 minutes come with a paycheck too, right? Because I can tell you, if DiVincenzo is up next year and he plays 17 minutes a game, I can tell you he will lose about $70 million going back to that bench. That was my whole conversation, dogs. That was my whole conversation. That's all I was talking about. That's it. That was it. That was all.
that are invested in the Knicks, aside from everybody else in the NBA, you can 5 to 10 seconds after they speak, you know, okay, you watch us. Okay, you watch us. And 5 to 10 seconds to let me know, okay, you don't watch. You don't watch us.
So I want to get back to the topic you guys touched on, and I want to pause and get.
Well, real quick, can you finish just a little bit?
Right.
I wanna,
That's what I'm saying. They're going to touch on the chemistry part that
Boy,
we brought up. And I
this
was
boy
like, hold
stuck on
on,
it.
because this is the perfect guy to bounce a damn brick off of.
But
He took advantage of the minutes.
But what I'm saying is your best lineup is the 3 guards because how they play with each other. So now you're going to sacrifice your real chemistry.
Yeah.
It wasn't real chemistry if everybody was hurt.
The fact that he's saying no on look at this.
So now you're going to sacrifice your real chemistry.
Yeah.
It wasn't real chemistry if everybody was hurt.
Yeah.
If it was, where did they go last year? So you're saying the Nova Knicks, that you guys are calling it the Nova Knicks for a reason, right? Like, dude, get your hate out your blood so you can get information. You calling it Nova Knicks because they were good. They played well together. That is a fact. How are you shaking off a fact? Like, so if I go there and put them 3 niggas' names in and then say what their record was at the end of the season and how they did in the playoff, you're still gonna shake like that wasn't a real thing? That is a fact. I'm talking about who they are, who they were last year. We don't know who they're gonna be. We're guessing. So all this shaking and shit that you're mad about is what they were last year. You can't dispute the fact of who they were, the chemistry of them. OG, Randall, that team don't have chemistry with them coming back. So this new Knicks don't have chemistry because they got to figure that out. There's 3 new starters. Wait, hold on. There's 4 new starters, in a sense. I mean, OG started, but you guys get it. Technically, there's 4 new. There's a starting 5 that got to get to know each other. But I'm talking about the team that do know each other.
Created chemistry.
Yeah, but it wasn't the real chemistry.
But they
Real
still rallied
team.
but
They had to.
But now here becomes the problem this year. Now let's say they're not winning or they're struggling.
We don't go back to
Some of those guys
we're gonna do say everybody that was hurt go back to being hurt. So
No.
we can what? We can win.
But now you got everybody healthy. I'm just saying.
These niggas is giggling. Hey, I want everybody to monitor these niggas' pages. If they go on a 5-game losing streak, and the crowd start booing, and they start screaming, Nova Knicks, Nova Knicks, I want you guys to do it, edit, because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the crowd fell in love with the Nova Knicks. So anytime this starting 5 don't play very well, what do you think the crowd's gonna be screaming, sir? And you niggas is laughing like y'all not gonna be part of it. They laughing like if they don't make the playoffs or they get put out in the first round, they not gonna be cussing motherfucking Tibbs out. Like listen, man, you guys got, listen to all this is what I need to tell you people, man. If you wanna be in this sports realm and be successful in the sports realm, if you're biased, say you're biased about certain things. Other than that, let it go. Let it all go because it don't matter, right? Let the ego and your bias go so you can get all the information. Or you just sit here and look goofy shaking your head on some shit that's just a fact. He's saying he's not going, well, remember, he's a new Knicks fan. If he's coaching, he's saying, fuck Josh Hart and DiVincenzo. That's what he's really saying. But you New York Knicks fans ain't gonna be saying that. Goddamn Stephen A. Smith fucking forehead. Speaking of forehead, that motherfucker shiny right there. God damn, dog, let it go. Oh, they in the chat? Oh, All Ball TV. I don't know how to send a link, but look. Shit, I'll send a link. What the fuck you gonna talk? You gonna talk about the same shit I'm talking about? Hey, Miss Sunshine, is there a link you can send him? When he gonna get up there and talk about himself? And I don't know how to send links, but Miss Sunshine, you know how to send links? You think it's a nigga with his head right here? I hope he put a hat on. I know Melo definitely hated on the insanity, man. That's how it works, man. Come on, man. These NBA players, man, they want their money. All right? Money first, success second. Right? And if you think I'm lying, somebody asked me, and I want to make sure Scottie Pippen didn't make no comment about would he rather have money or championships, because I'm pretty sure he didn't start off the beat. Before I throw the hate, I'll just do it this way. When everybody talks about championship, do you guys know that Scottie Pippen didn't start the beginning of the season because he was holding out on his contract? He didn't like the contract that he was in, and he was holding out and decided to have surgery on his foot right before the season started to prove a point. Just I don't know if he's ever mentioned it, but you can see championship didn't have shit to do with his money. Players want their money first. Hey, speaking of head, did you see the big head? Oh, damn it, I said I wasn't gonna do this no more. God damn it. I said I wasn't gonna talk about I'm not gonna talk about them in the bad way, okay? I'm not gonna talk about him in a bad way. We just gonna watch. You know, it was just the dude head on the thing kind of reminded me of this guy's head, right? And that, damn it, Derek, Derek. I know you want to. I mean, you know, if you'd have had the gold medal on you, I'm probably sure he wouldn't have hit you. I mean, I don't know, you black too, so he probably hit the black in you. I don't know. I don't know what was going on in, but what I do know is he did not give two shits about you as an NBA player, or most likely he didn't even recognize you as an NBA player, right? You do not have the NBA face, right? You the backup to the backup to the backup is really what you are. He might be a Jaylen Brown fan, and he might not like you just because they didn't pick Jaylen Brown. Who knows? But what we do know is, woo! Woo, brother. Huh? All that championship shit, boy, you better watch. Cause this is crazy. You almost got slept. Oh shit. Woo, no. Wait. Did he back or did he hit him? No, he knocked the hat off. Ah, damn it. What kind of hat size is that? Like this, now I got so many questions. Damn, the nigga, damn, whatever pass, damn. Whatever pass he had, that nigga knocked that bitch all the way back to this way. I'm sorry, D, but goddamn it, look. He hit the nigga so hard the pass went behind his back. He knocked the hairline, the hat, and the pass behind him. What? Woo, shit, that was back. I'm done, dog. I can't do this. You know what, Derek? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yeah, Derek, you gotta grab something, brother. Damn, he got the band too. So before he slapped it, did he look at the VIP band? Like, damn. Or he just didn't give a fuck.
This is insane. Derek White, who is one of the best role players in the NBA, and just had an amazing year with winning the championship with the Boston Celtics. Then a couple months after winning gold medal with Team USA in the Olympics. And a guy you don't see get in any altercations on the court and seems peaceful gets into something like this. This is crazy. I know fights.
Listen, I know, man. Listen, I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting the motherfucker to throw a punch at him. I'm pretty sure. You know, that can happen, I guess. But it's still crazy. It's still crazy. I don't know where his security was, but I'm pretty sure that nigga got fired after that. God damn, you're not gonna knock my motherfucking badge back. I'm sorry, but hey, you. Hey, that shit's so embarrassing. I knew that nigga was like, let me just go ahead and put my shit in. Let me go ahead and tuck it in. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord Jesus, help me. What's going on, man? What's going on in this YouTube world, y'all? Ain't no damn way you knock my shit back. And you think you got a job. But I would just be honest, he's a role player, so obviously he do not have security. He can walk around and do exactly what he did. He's fine, trust me. Them Africans finna do Gil the same way. Nah, mid-Africans is cool, man. I gave them exposure. Nobody was talking about. Come on, man. Y'all wasn't talking about them before. And then y'all ain't talked about them since. Just relax. Just let me know when you want me to pump it up again. Just let me know. I'll go ahead and get it going again and y'all can get all riled up. You know what I mean? Nigga had to tuck his shit. Hey, look, I gotta take me a nap. I gotta take me a nap because y'all know we got our last Monday night tonight. We got our last Monday night tonight. Then we got regular show Tuesday, regular show Wednesday. Then we're done. We're gonna be done, and then we're gonna come back. Let me just. We're gonna come back. They told us the 14th. It could be the 7th, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back the 14th, the 23rd. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back either the 7th or the 14th that Monday. Then we're gonna do 4 days a week. And then we gotta try to figure out how to implement the football watch parties if you guys like that. I don't think we have a guest today, but we have Brandon Jennings' birthday party. So it should be crazy here. But yeah, we're gonna come back 4 days a week, and then we got to try to figure out how we're gonna map out how we're gonna do our watch parties. Like, I like the idea, and I think we're gonna create a show. And I've been sitting on this show for a while, and I think you guys knew it. And this is the type of person I am. Like, y'all know I did the barbecue grilling with Gil, and you guys actually liked that video. And the reason I didn't do it anymore is because Kenyon barbecues, and he was talking about a barbecue show, and I didn't want to do it if he wants to do that. So I think what I'm gonna do is have Kenyon, since he's the actual griller, like he can barbecue his ass off. Kenyon, like all the food we have, Kenyon and his wife does that, right? They, everything is in house. So his wife is the chef for us. Kenyon cooks too. We're gonna do so we're doing a tailgating here, but when we do our official tailgating show, Kenyon and Simba, right? I need to talk to Simba, the rapper, and he can be the MC, or we can keep using probably the MC for Kenyon for the show itself will probably be Simba. So Simba and Kenyon will go out to games themselves, parking lots, and then tailgate at the arenas, which should be funny and crazy. But yeah, and then Joy. I talked to Joy last night for about 2 hours, and she has a job obviously, and it's conflicting, so we got to figure out how she can be a guest on Gil's Arena. She had fun. When people get here, I think sometimes when you see it from TV, it's one thing versus when you get here and then you see the whole atmosphere, and then she's like, oh shit, this is real production. She likes the crew, so hopefully she can be a guest that can come over once, twice a week. Or twice a month, to shake shit up. Gil, go take a nap. So I'm about to take a nap and then get ready for tonight. And I see y'all see them Rams. Y'all see them Rams? Them Rams did exactly what I did to BJ's son. Whooped that ass. Came back, beat that ass. I think hey, look, I DM'd him. Right? Because, I don't just stop with just... I don't just stop with, like just when he leave. I gotta keep like poking just to make sure he's still bleeding. Right? That's me, right? If I can get his phone number, I'm gonna just keep texting him the score. He gonna have to block me. And just like a cocky little shit. Whatever, it'll be different next time. So y'all already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let him beat me the first time. We're gonna bet the 4,800, and I'm 10 G's. The little nigga gonna owe me 10 G's. So, all right, y'all get ready for the show. I don't know why I don't come in the studio often. I can actually video game from here. Right? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, see, I can video game from here, y'all. I'm sorry. I can but what I want to do is I want to attach this system with the downstairs system where, like, let's say I'm watching the Rams game, I can watch a Ram game here and it can be down there and you can see all of it. Because we did the draft and you guys watched all the rooms. So I know it can happen. Now, I'm gonna show you guys something. And I don't want you guys to be mad, but I did a poll on the page. And the poll was this. Not the nigga crying. The poll was this. It was what NBA rank, right? Right? So 9% first, 79% second, 6% third, 6% fourth. Over 3,600 votes. Now, the reason I did this is I was proving a point. Everyone says I'm cheating every time I blow one of them niggas out. So I decided, you know what? Let's remove all the names and just put everybody's rank up there and then see who everybody's ranking. Because if you take out the player and we take out your favorite player, because if you're a Kobe fan, you're going to vote whatever team Kobe's on. Fuck the rest of it. If you're a Jordan fan, you're going to vote whoever Jordan's on. So take away the names, let you vote first. So 9% says team 1, 79% says team 2, 6% said team 3, 6% said team 4. Now, obviously, team 2 is my team, right? Remember, everybody voted Kenyon because of the Kobe fans, right? You take away the names, 79% says I have the best team. Obviously, I had the best team. I got 2 99s, and my worst player is a 97. My worst player is a 97. Ironically, everyone laughed at Brandon's team. Brandon is 9%. So team 1 is Brandon. Team 2 is my team. Team 3 is Kenyon's team. Team 4, Rashad. Now, if Rashad didn't pick Wemby, one of the worst percentage centers there from what's the name, and didn't pick anybody, Kenyon would have the worst team here. See, though, because Kenyon only beat him by 3 points. It was actually 3 points where Kenyon beat him by. So when you're saying I'm cheating, I don't need to cheat because y'all voted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tricked you a little bit. LeBronny wasn't on the team. I didn't have Bronny when you guys did the vote. I didn't have Bronny's in 2025. Bronny's not in 2024. It was a free pick just so I can, because hey, my sources said LeBron James was picking his son from my source. So I have a draft 2 days before. I get to make it happen in real life before it happens in real life. That's all. So basically, I told Brandon, that's how bad you are as the coach, that your team percentage is higher than Kenyon's, but he beat you. One, you play your favorite. You play who makes you feel good. You play your friends. Like Rashad loses because he plays his friends. Like, I want to play Vince Carter. Like, fucking Vince Carter. Where is Vince Carter at on here? Vince Carter's probably a 95. Vince Carter's probably one of the 95s. He plays him. Like, even with Kenyon's complaint, which I hope he allows it. He wants to say we have to put everybody in a position and the ranks have to play. Well, cool, because his ranked players, this 97, that's Scottie Pippen. Y'all know, if y'all watch, Scottie Pippen don't get in the game. A 95 is Melo. So at the 3, Scottie Pippen has to play now. Melo has to sit, and Scottie Pippen was only getting about 3 to 7 minutes. So that means his second best player on the game will not be getting in the game anymore. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to beat him by 400 points. And he started. Oh, I know Rashad starts Wemby at the center. I don't. Hey, listen. But then they want to say we cheating because they can't win a game. Like, nigga, take reality of it. Like, we know how great Wemby is and what he would do. But the problem is this. You have to think about the metrics of a game. My players is Hall of Fame. They're already labeled Hall of Fame, right? You have active players in real time. They're not Hall of Fame players. Like, the Big O is a Hall of Fame player. He's Hall of Fame. Dr. J, Hall of Fame. Jerry West, Hall of Fame. Those are my 3 worst players on the team. But the metrics on how they're running is Hall of Fame. Right? So they're going to naturally beat out a normal player if you just keep simulating it on how the game is played. And they don't understand that. Right? So, all right. Y'all know I take about 10, 15 minutes before I say goodbye. Hey, all that TV, man, listen. I get it, man. I don't be wanting YouTube beefs, man. I really don't. I don't like doing this, right? I like just creating the positive atmosphere, do my little thing, and keep it moving, bro. I don't want to go back to the old me, right? The old me ruined pages, man. I'm trying to tell you, I ruined pages, man. I pick up your bad habits, man. I look for your barber. Look at this nigga shine, boy. Look, I'm just, this nigga shining right here, man. This nigga shit shining right here. All right, I'll fuck with you so much, nigga. You gonna have to put a hat on, brother. You gonna have to put a Scooby-Doo hat on, nigga. Scooby, they gonna have to do an investigation on where the rest of your shit went. All right, so let's not do that, okay? We just gonna keep it, let's let this be the last of our thing. That's it, okay? I'm just hoping, I'm just saying, I hope all ball. I hope your barber I hope he don't charge you full price, right? With it. Half a head full of hair, okay? Okay, this is just all I'm saying. You got that Derek White going on, man. Sometimes you gotta let it go.